Trying to see and hear the signs of the terrible mind. Lion skin got my stripes. They from Front Street, make-believe block. Got an attitude, avenue, liar's lane. Your life ain't compatible, not to mine. You insane, you belong in the liar society. You're not as fly as me, the only music head who never super. Though I heard like state troopers and feds is off the hook tonight. I take a look alike last night.
Buccaneers, Bengals. The rain is coming down and should continue to do so as we head towards kickoff.
It's pouring rain here, Phil, as we approach kickoff.
When you see this kind of rain, Jim, it's about the field. How will it hold up? If it keeps raining like this, it's going to be a huge factor in today's outcome.
This game has officially begun. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Buccaneers come out in the pistol. First down at the 20. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. After the catch, it's now 2nd down and 1.
Let's go.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
The Bengals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Buccaneers now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. Playing press coverage to the outside. Has the reception all alone. Harris there to make the stop. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
First down here after the completion. The give. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Now, here's a look at the Buccaneers offense. Hoping to crank out some yardage on the ground today. So far on the season, they've been only middle of the pack. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Buccaneers are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Martin's marked down at the 41. And now we'll take a look at the Bengals defense stacks up. They can make a quarterback's life miserable as they'll all day be rushing and attacking and and trying to rack up more numbers when it comes to hurries and sacks. One of the best in the business at getting to the quarterback. This is third down. The Buccaneers need to get to the 50 for a first down. Takes it from the gun. And Evans has got the catch and the first.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Let's go. 38.
Now first and 10. They'll go ground. It's wide open.
Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. He'll take it from the 4. Still on his feet.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
Andy Dalton will be under center. Takes it from the strong eye. And that's David in on the stop. Here's a look at the Bengals offense. This is one of the better units in the league and ranks currently 4th in points scored per game. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. From the gun. And it's swatted away. And now here's the Buccaneers defense. The strength of this defense has been its ability to stop the rush.
The ball is spotted at the 49.
Third and 7. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete as he was looking short. Midway through the first, and with that stop, this offense will be in excellent position to extend the lead.
Yeah, it's going their way right now. It is, Jim, and so you got to take advantage of it. The game always has ebbs and flows, and right now, momentum is on your side. Go out there and make a play.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Buccaneers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Beasley's there to make the tackle. Second down here. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Third down after the completion.
Get ready.
Handoff out of the eye. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Get ready.
First down at the 32. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job and good defense called by the defensive coordinator, but the defender timed it perfectly, and that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time.
And it's just thrown away.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
It's third down coming up. The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. They'll go shotgun here. And it's knocked down.
The Buccaneers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on third and long, and they were ready for it.
The Buccaneers will punt the football away. Thomas got it on the return. Carter's there that time for the tackle.
The Bengals love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Bengals offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 44. Strong eye handoff here. It's second down now, right around 3 minutes remaining in the first. Two tight ends on the field here. Second down and 7. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Zebra, red.
They need to get the play off. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And that's David in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line at the 39.
The Buccaneers will come out in the dime. Second down, 4 to go. Eifert had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Third down on the way. From the gun, Dalton. And it's caught by Marvin Jones. Jones marked down after a gain of 9.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver. Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
That picks up 11.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Bengals now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
380.
First and 10. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Second down following that incompletion. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. Dalton from the shotgun. And he hauls it in. Welcome back to this defensive showdown.
Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line.
Dalton's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The play clock's running down. Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
And it's a hookup with Marvin Jones.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line.
The Buccaneers packing the box here. 46 formation. Handoff. Alexander's all over that offense and brings him down.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and 11. He's going to get another carry. That's a gain of 6.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
The Bengals use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been a long drive so far. Third and goal at the 5. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time with the tight end.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bengals getting ready to kick it off. And he'll start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Buccaneers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
The Buccaneers lineup. Been a tight first half. The score's 7-7. The Buccaneers from the 27. The Buccaneers now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Second down following the run.
Let's go.
Safarian Jenkins going to pull in the bullet pass.
On his way.
Man in for the touchdown. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Bengals coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
First down at the 20. Hills taking the handoff. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Set up screen. On the money. Alexander's in on the tackle.
The Bengals that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row. Third down. The Buccaneers defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Hills got it on the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Dalton's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. First down at the 34. It's Jones. Jones is tackled down after a gain of 5.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's his zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up. Empty backfield look for Dalton here. Defense calls a timeout. Dalton's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Out of the shotgun. Andy Dalton gets it out to A.J. Green. First down on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Hill's going to secure the handoff. Charging ahead. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Andy Dalton will be under center.
Blue 10. Blue 10.
First down and 10. They'll run it here. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
And here we have second down. The Bengals come out with a split backfield. Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Hill with the reception.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
From inside the red zone. Dalton will take it from the gun. Looking across the middle. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
2-minute warning. Mounting a serious drive. First and goal from the 1. Runs it across for the touchdown. And in the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
The Bengals setting up for the kickoff. He'll take it from the 6. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Get ready.
The Buccaneers have it at the 24. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
It's now second down.
Get ready. Red 30 yards.
Finds Evans. Gains 15. That's his 4th catch of the day. Partner, looking at the stats, it's a tie game here in the first half, but the passing attack has looked strong. So that's big moving forward.
Got to be happy with the passing attack so far in this game. The quarterback has great confidence, and why not? He's one of the more talented guys in the NFL. Good recipe for success.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Bengals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch. First down at the 48. Beasley has the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Makes the catch in open space. Taken down at the 39. The Buccaneers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Set up now at the 39-yard line. The Buccaneers have it at the 39. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. The 37 is the line of scrimmage. The Bengals lined up in the nickel.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
1st and 10. Makes the reception. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go.
Snapping out of the gun. Throws the pass. Seferian-Jenkins got it. On a pass, had some heat on it. The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. The Bengals call a timeout and are left now with only one. First down here. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel from the gun. Evans has it. Touchdown. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. No, I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
One more snap in halftime. Hills handed the football. And that's David in on the stop. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Bengals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Ready, 380, 380.
The third quarter begins with this play. Brought down at the 20. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Third down now. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Dalton's got it in the gun. The Bengals get a first down. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Bengals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Takes the hit and throws. That leads us to second down. From the gun, Dalton. Looking across the middle, underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Andy Dalton Backing off the line, dropping back into the shotgun formation. 3rd down and 10. Sanu with the catch. Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Bengals setting up here for the kickoff. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Buccaneers from the 22. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Buccaneers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. Second down coming up.
Get ready.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Able to reach up and grab it. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. They're going back up top. Intercepted. No one's going to get him now. In stride, and he's caught for the touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that, scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Bengals ready to kick it away. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Buccaneers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Bengals go with the dime formation here on defense.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
2nd down and 5. Atkins in his face and takes him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and they'll need now 14 yards on third down. Drop back, shotgun formation. Pulls it in. Good yardage picked up on that call.
The Buccaneers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Double tight end formation. Midway into the third. Safarian Jenkins there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Coming to the line at the 44.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Then picks up about 3. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Get ready. Blue on his line. Blue.
Pass is intercepted. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
Makes the PAT. Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone. Picks up the football at the 6. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Buccaneers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Has his man. That's reception number 4 for him.
The Buccaneers have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The Bengals will use a timeout here early in the second half. It's a 2 tight end formation. The Buccaneers have it at the 29. Gets the handle here. On the way, 3rd down.
Get ready.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
It's batted down. Second and 10 coming up.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 35. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Out of the gun. Makes the grab and the feet are down. That's his 8th catch of the day.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
The football sits at the 40. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They'll go ground. Flag is out. The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 50. Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go. Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 93.
Austin Safarian Jenkins has the catch. Now looking at third down. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter.
Let's go.
The Bengals will blow another timeout now, leaving them with just one for the rest of the game. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete. They're in punting formation. And a run back of of about 3.
The Bengals preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
Wide, 20.
First down at the 16. Has his man. And Alonso in on the tackle.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
2nd and 6 coming up. Dalton's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Blue 10. Dagger.
Play clock's running down. The give out of the eye. He's tackled right at the 24.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
Dagger.
They better hurry to get the snap. The Bengals with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down. Hills in the backfield. Single back set. They're set to punt it away now. Looking to make a difference. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Special teams is usually overlooked in football games, but it plays a big part in winning and losing. How about that punt return that time? Good job, good blocks, and a good run.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49.
Get ready.
First down at the 49. Throws the pass. Gets it out for the completion. The Buccaneers now move the chains.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Coming to the line at the 37.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Geno Atkins gets the sack.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a dime package. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
This is third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Break 38.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch. Defensive line shifting to the right there.
First down at the 48. Dalton, handoff. Second and 9 coming up. Trying to beat the play clock. And intercepted. Slides off the hit. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Buccaneers offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
Martin is in the backfield. Tight ends in motion here. First down at the 46. Mike Evans makes the play. And Evans is marked down after a gain of 4. Time for the hurry-up offense.
Get ready.
Second down and 5. Evans got it on a pass that had some heat.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the...
Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. Safarian Jenkins, the one who brings him to the ground.
That is not a turnover. That is truly a takeaway by the defense. Their hustle to the football, the hard hitting, that's what got them the takeaway.
Press coverage all the way. They bring in the extra tight end. Hill's going to take the handoff now. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Handoff made. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's third down coming up. The Bengals have to get to the 41 for a first. Playing press coverage to the outside. He'll throw it over the middle. And off the mark on that short throw. The Bengals will have to punt the football. Orange team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone.
The Buccaneers had a promising drive, derailed by a fumble the last time they were on the field. Let's see if they can get that momentum back because they were in scoring position the last time.
Yeah, listen, when you fumble the football in this league, usually there's somebody coming into the huddle to replace you after that fumble because they just can't tolerate the fact that you just give it away on a promising drive.
Get ready. Red 38.
First down at the 20. Mike Evans has the catch. And Evans is tackled down after a gain of 5. No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
Let's go. 188.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Third and 5 following the incompletion. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Get ready.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Almost intercepted.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. The Bengals set at the line. Dime package.
Red 38. Free.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Evans going to pull in the bullet pass.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on 4th down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
188.
He's wide open for the grab. Smith in on the tackle. Quickly to the line.
Get ready.
First down at the 27. Secures it with 2 hands. 6th catch today so far.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Bengals will come out in the dime.
Go, let's go.
3rd and 3. Got hit on release.
The Buccaneers will second guess that play call. That time on 3rd short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Bengals offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 1 coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Buccaneers defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Rocked for a loss on that tackle. That's a timeout by the defense. This will be 2nd down. Dalton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. To the ground. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
I'll say this. In your situation like this, 3rd and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
Third down on the way. The Bengals will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line. Got the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. All set to punt here. Touchback.
The Buccaneers, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, they throw interceptions or not. And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block. And you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
1st down at the 20. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Safarian Jenkins is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch. The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
you're talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side, how about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
Extra point was good. The Bengals getting ready for the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Buccaneers' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play a little safer this time around in an effort to avoid another giveaway?
Well, Jim, I think, listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnover, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive. That's how you play and win in the NFL.
Catch made near the sideline.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Get ready.
Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle. Third down. The Buccaneers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. The Buccaneers take it from the 23. He makes the catch.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Bengals with two extra defensive backs in the dime. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 30. With two hands, he has it. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. They'll go no huddle here as they're out of timeouts. No time to huddle now. Diving grab. They give him the catch.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Gains 16.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Bengals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And that's Ialoka, who almost had the interception.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field. Play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Coming to the line at the 35.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. And this will probably wrap things up here. Nothing like being a little greedy in this league as the win streak adds another victory to the column.
Oh, you're right there. When you're talking about winning, everybody wants to be greedy, and there's a reason why they're winning. They're hitting more than the other team. They're hitting harder. They want it more, and a lot of times will has a lot to do with the outcome of NFL games.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.